My brother's new wife threw a screaming tantrum because I gave the best seat at a family dinner to his ex-wife, but what my grandpa did to shut her up left the entire room dead silent. She married my brother Colin about 3 years ago, and from day one, she's been utterly exhausting. But the real drama, the absolute peak of her entitlement, happened last month at my grandpa's 80th birthday dinner. I was the one organizing the whole thing. We rented out the back patio of this gorgeous, high-end steakhouse in Chicago. We had 35 guests coming, custom menus, beautiful floral arrangements, the works. And because my family is wildly dysfunctional, I had to meticulously plan the seating chart myself. Now here is the crucial piece of information. The seat to my grandpa's right is the golden ticket. Grandpa is sharp as a tack, but he's basically deaf in his left ear. If you sit on his right side, you get all his wild Navy stories, and you actually get to interact with him all night long. Everyone knows that is the spot. Naturally, Lexi pulled me aside a week before the party. She didn't ask, mind you. She commanded. She said, "Hey babe, just letting you know, I'll be sitting on Grandpa's right. He just loves my energy." I politely brushed her off, saying, "Actually, Lexi, I'm still working on the chart, but we'll figure it out." She just gave me this tight, condescending smile. Enter Mia. Mia is Colin's ex-wife. They divorced 5 years ago, zero bad blood, but Mia is an absolute angel. She still comes over to help Grandpa with his garden every single Sunday. So when Grandpa found out about the dinner, he looked me dead in the eye and said, "Put my sweet girl next to my good ear." When Lexi found out Mia was invited, she called me screaming. I simply told her, "Grandpa asked for her." End of discussion. Fast forward to the night of the dinner. People are mingling, clinking glasses, taking photos. Lexi struts right past her assigned table, making a beeline straight for the golden chair. She looks down and sees the little silver place card. It says, Mia. I was watching from the bar, and I swear her face morphed into pure rage. She didn't just point it out. She picked up Mia's card, looked me dead in the eyes across the room, and literally ripped it in half. The loud rip somehow cut through the background noise. "Excuse me," she announced, her voice pitching up, echoing across the silent patio. Who exactly thought this was a funny joke? I walked over, my heart absolutely pounding, and said, "Lexi, keep your voice down. Your seat is by the fireplace." She slammed her designer purse onto the table. "I am his wife. She is literally the ex. You are humiliating me on purpose." By this point, every single person had stopped talking. The silence was deafening. Colin, my brother, finally shuffled over, looking completely terrified. He reached for her arm. "Lexi, please, just come sit down." She yanked her arm away. "No, Colin, defend me for once. Tell your sister to kick her out." Mia, looking absolutely mortified, stepped back. "Lexi, please, just take the seat. I don't want any trouble." Lexi smirked, grabbing the back of the chair like she had just won a prize. But then, Grandpa moved. He didn't just tap his cane. He grabbed the edge of the table and slowly stood up. Now, Grandpa is 80 years old, but when he stands up at his full height, he is genuinely intimidating. He looked down at Lexi, his eyes like absolute ice. "Lexi," he said, "you are making a fool of yourself, and you are disrespecting my family." Lexi's jaw dropped. "Grandpa, Mia is my guest," Grandpa interrupted. "I have lived for 80 years. I earned the right to sit next to whoever the hell I want. So, you have two choices. You can go sit by that fireplace and act like an adult, or you can leave my party right now." Lexi turned beet red. She looked around, realizing absolutely no one was going to save her. She dropped the chair, grabbed her purse, and stomped over to the fireplace, completely silent for the rest of the night. Mia and Grandpa laughed for 3 hours straight, and Colin texted me later saying Lexi is officially boycotting Thanksgiving. My response sounds incredibly peaceful.